What up, YouTube? Teammates here. Paramount Plus has dropped its newest trailer, I should say, for Paranormal Activity Next of Kin, which is a bit like a semi-reboot of the Paranormal Activity franchise. Paranormal Activity Next of Kin is directed by William Eubank, who recently also directed that not-so-good Kristen Stewart-led movie Underworld, which was pretty terrible, by the way. The film stars Emily Bader, Roland Buck III, Dan Lippard, and Henry Ayers Brown, with Jason Blum and Joran Pelli producing, and Happy Death Day director Christopher London executive producing. Here's what it's about. Because when they really talk about this, they rarely talk about what the film's even going to be about. So it looks like we have an actual synopsis here. In Paranormal Activity Next of Kin, a documentary filmmaker follows Margaret, played by Emily Bader, as she heads to a secluded Amish community in the hopes of meeting and learning about her long-lost mother and extended family. Following a string of strange occurrences and discoveries, she soon realizes this community that welcomed them into their home might be hiding something sinister. Of course, the very first Paranormal Activity premiered all the way back in 2007 and was pretty much one of the most high-grossing horror films around. I mean, it really uses the use of found footage. Of course, we had loads of other Paranormal Activity films over the years as well. The last one actually premiered in theaters all the way back in 2015, so now we finally got a new one coming. And this, I gotta say, the trailer actually looks really cool. Looks creepy, definitely, very feels like a Paranormal Activity film. This time around, it actually does not take place in a house, because if you guys know, most of the Paranormal Activity films has always took place mostly in a house. So it looks like they're actually going to, different, pretty much different houses and stuff like that. So that's like, we see them like attending to the church thing. So it's pretty cool that they're not only not only having this thing take place in a house. That little girl, by the way, was pretty creepy. I mean, that's that moment when Emily Bader's character was saying that my mother used to live here, and the little girl was like, she still does. I'm like, creepy kid right there. I mean, who's raising that kid? But anyway, this does look like it'd be really intriguing. Looks scary, and I really quite like the Paranormal Activity films. I mean, they could be hit and miss, yeah, but I do find them to be pretty creepy. They are some of the better found footage horror films we've had in recent years, so hopefully this new one will be as good. Anyway, now, a little disappointed it's not going to theirs, but maybe it'll work on Paramount Plus, who knows. But anyway, Paranormal Activity Next of Kin will premiere on Paramount Plus on October 29th. Let me lead you guys. What did you thought of the trailer for Paranormal Activity Next of Kin? Did you like the trailer? Are you interested to check the film out? Have you ever even been a fan of the Paranormal Activity franchise? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Timmy signing out.